So my question, you're looking dashing this morning.
Yes, I am.
And our dresses in Africa are very, very interesting.
But we'll trash ourselves.
Let's just trash ourselves, yeah, because we're on this table here.
Yes, all of us are on this table. We have to. But let's try that. I mean, look at the way I'm looking. Am I dressed? Okay, maybe it's because of the Harmattan.
Yeah.
But
It's
normally,
quite cold.
do we dress for our weather as Africans? Now, this, of course, this topic comes off a tweet I saw from a doctor online, Dr. Olufimilayo on Twitter, who said something about how outrageous it is when he sees an African in Africa under the hot sun with a turtleneck and maybe even a head warmer in the hot climate like this.
Okay.
And then I had a friend who just got to Canada, and he's stepping out of the house and he's stepping on snow. He had to wear a head warmer because his ears seemed like his ear wanted to cut off. So he had to wear the head warmer, turtleneck, a suit on it.
Yeah.
Necessity.
Exactly,
that's why they
that's the
dress.
word.
Yeah.
They dress to suit their
weather.
needs, their weather.
Yeah.
But we here, how do we dress?
So I had this argument while I was working at the bank. And I said to them that, first off, I would like to come to work, because it was supposed to be the creative department. I'd like to come to work very loose, you know, wearing very free.
Yeah.
And they said, no, it's our corporate policy. You must wear a shirt and a tie. And I said to them, but the shirt and the tie, quite frankly, it's not supposed to be the corporate attire for Africa.
Yeah.
If you go to China, they don't do shirt and ties. They dress accordingly. They have these very light, what's it called? It looks like a senator suit, actually.
Yes.
But it's very convenient. No ties.
And I love that their style of suits
Exactly,
that
yeah,
comes
it's very
down
nice.
this way.
So I'm like, why
love it.
can't we embrace our own fashion, our own culture when
Yeah.
it comes to saying what is corporate and what is not?
Like,
I think
I
it
was
would be
even
it
going
would
to
be much
say,
better.
in the UAE, you see them in their long
White, yeah,
because that
attires.
suits their weather, and then they cover up their ears, their
And
face.
this is because white doesn't
because-
keep heat.
Yes, it doesn't.
You know,
yeah.
actually helps
you
you
know what I
stand
mean?
them down.
You understand? I mean, coming from a desert, arid
Yeah.
land and
Yeah.
all of that, if an Arabian prince is having a meeting with Zuckerberg or
Yeah.
even
He wears-
It's gonna look like that.
even Joe Biden, he will dress that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
So you know but really, can't we as Nigerians, shouldn't we embrace a national? I mean, when I see, and you know, sometimes we look at our president and say, "Why is the president? Has the president ever worn a suit?"
Why?
His official picture should be on an agbada or
But I will tell you
something.
something
Yeah,
that is
sure.
beginning to change.
It is.
4 or
Is it?
5 years ago at the
Yeah.
banks, you can't keep a beard. But now people who work at corporate institutions are beginning
wearing
to keep
beards.
beards. I see some even going with
With
their
dreads.
hair, their dreads, and on all of that. So I think it's actually changing.
Even then, there's the African Fridays, you know, wearing Ankara, dressing
No,
down
that's an
Fridays.
excuse to be sloppy sometimes.
No, but there's
some people
really
just take it a bit.
stylish people who take it the extra mile.
They
every
do.
Friday,
Every Friday, because there's
they're
a chance
on
to.
point.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
yeah.
like, there's something you mentioned. You said when you mentioned I wanted to wear a senator suit. That style.
Very
you know,
nicely
yeah,
shaped one,
Exactly.
all of
Nicely
that.
shaped. We can do that.
I think
and
that's
be-
a
and be-
movement should be started.
Should be started.
Yeah,
You
what
know?
is what is hashtag Nigerian corporate look? You know,
Nigerian
it would-
corporate.
Yeah, the Nigerian corporate look.
Yeah.
So if you go to the National Assembly, what
You
do
do
they mostly
realize you're
wear?
going to have to set an example, right, Mazin?
Hey, let's go.
You
The
do that?
National Assembly, actually, I would give them kudos on this one. They're actually doing quite well. I mean, if you go,
Exactly.
75 to 80% of the National
Yeah.
Assembly,
Yeah.
whenever they are sitting,
Yeah.
they wear
native.
Nigerian attire.
Yeah.
And I like that when I look at that. Okay, it's cool. And some of them, they look good.
See
It's
how that will
neat.
push our culture, especially now that we're in the eye of the world. I mean, Nigeria, when
Yeah.
it comes to our music and everything. If we start to
Exactly.
focus on our fashion, we'd actually be able to push it more out there, and people would want to look like us instead. Because
There
they're
are
borrowing
actually
so
a lot
much
of
from us.
movements happening already in music videos all over the world now. They're using Ankara for their costume. You know,
Tribal. They call it
they're-
tribal. It's Ankara.
Yeah. Well, they're using a lot more African designs, especially those people of color. But the thing is, I think it's going to take a while before there's a complete shift of mindset.
Definitely.
Because the truth is, the corporate look all over the world is internationally recognized as a corporate look.
Right.
A shirt and a tie and a jacket.
I don't really want to be in this.
Yeah, so-
I'm doing this because.
Right,
you know.
right.
So we need a foreigner to teach us how,
How
to
to dress in
dress
Africa.
In Africa, and let's be really
I know,
serious.
right.
We need to be as scanty as possible. I know what I'm saying.
Because of the heat.
Because of the heat.
Yeah.
No
And then if you're
comment.
going, I mean,
No, but he is on onto something.
Okay, so I agree when you're at the beach or you're at the swimming pool, there are certain items of clothing you are supposed to wear.
Or maybe a bit loose.
I can't. I wouldn't expect you to wear a full dress when you're going to the pool or to the beach.
Some people
right? But if you're just walking down the streets of Lekki Phase 1, no. I don't want to
Under
see.
hot sun.
I don't want
This
to
is my
see
suggestion.
all the excess.
I think 1 week in
I don't
February,
need that.
what we're going to do is an absolute African week. So every single day we're going to look African all the way to transcend.
Yes,
An
and I love
example.
what your view did with the Christmas, with
exactly.
the African
So,
Christmas
We're
stuff.
going
So
to
big
do
shout
that,
out.
guys. So you just watch out
your
1
view.
week in February.
There won't be any bralettes here. Just saying.
You never know.
Let's take a break. We will be right back.